What is going on, Bulls Nation? So the Damian Lillard trade has been all over the internet now on Twitter, and there are reports that Tyler Hero might end up with the Bulls, maybe as a third team. So let's talk about it right after this.
Get the lowdown on one of the most iconic basketball teams in the world. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. So there's nothing concrete here, but it seems that the Bulls are engaged in both, let's say Miami, mainly Portland, in the Dame Lillard situation, where they're trying to get in as a partner, as a trade partner, trying to acquire Damian Lillard, or maybe as a facilitator, maybe a third, fourth team. Who knows how big this could be, right? And one of the names float around was Tyler Hero. Let's say the Bulls, because I made a video yesterday about Damian Lillard maybe going to the Bulls, and I'm not completely sold on that, honestly. I don't think it could happen for both sides, and I don't think the Bulls should, give up the farm just to get a 33-year-old Damian Lillard. Now, with that being said, they can still be involved, and one of them is, being a third, fourth team. Somebody's going to take up whoever player it is that we, try to unload, and then get Tyler Hero in return. And that was the reports. I didn't make that up. You can go on Twitter and you can see that. Now, the question is, why would the Bulls want Tyler Hero? He's young. He's, like 24, 25 years old? I think 24. Has a pretty reasonable contract. Just signed a long-term deal as well. It sounds huge. He's making, 24, 27 million, in his last deal or something like that. But in today's NBA market, that's reasonable. Is it slightly overpay? Yes, I would say so. Is he better than Zach LaVine? Absolutely not. He's a shooter. One thing that the Bulls would need. He's also younger than LaVine, because I can imagine if the Bulls go this, they can't possibly keep Zach LaVine if they want to involve themselves with the Tyler Hero sweepstakes. Portland Trail Blazers made it known that they don't want Tyler Hero, and it makes sense. They have a plethora of guards. Maybe can't shoot the same way that he does, but they're younger, athletic, cheaper as well. With Tyler Hero, he's not a bad player. I don't think he earns his contract. We're in the Zach LaVine situation here, where they're both not bad players, but we don't think that they could be a franchise cornerstone. No one's debating that with Tyler Hero. But here's the thing, though. He is getting paid like a third or second best player. He's not even a second best player on most teams, to be honest with you. Much more so first. Now, with us, Zach could be the second best player on a winning team. Tyler Hero, maybe third. They're getting paid both a lot of money. But at the end of the day, if we don't think that, Zach LaVine is our alpha, why not trade him and get some significant savings in return? And I mean, because Tyler Hero is making 12 and almost to 15 million less in their final years of their contract. So that's some significant savings for the Bulls that they could use for another player. With that being said, free agent money doesn't cost anything nowadays. Does it really mean anything? Since free agents doesn't become free agents anymore, before they even hit the free agency, they sign with their own team and then they seek out a trade. That's the current trend. So having cap space doesn't mean much anymore. With that being said, is it wise to trade for Tyler Hero? I wouldn't be opposed to it if it's only Zach and if we're getting more. For example, it's Tyler Hero and a first round pick or two, even though it's protected. I wouldn't mind that. But a straight up, let's say we give up Zach and and Zach goes to X team, for example. I don't know. Throwing a team here, let's say Indiana, and we get Tyler Hero in return. I don't know if I want to do that. I know the salaries don't match, so maybe Tyler Hero and some scrubs or whatever filler, salary filler. I'm not okay with that. If we are gonna acquire Tyler Hero from as a part of that deal, I want to get something else. Again, ideally picks. If one pick, one unprotected first or two protected first. That's probably how I would frame it. We're saving money, but we're also giving up talent if we acquire Hero. Is he a better fit with what we have now? perhaps, because he can stretch the floor a lot better. He's more of a standstill shooter. He's more of a shooter than Zach. Zach can shoot, don't get me wrong. But Hero, that's his bread and butter, is to shoot. Just shoot, and shoot. And this might open up the floor maybe more for DeMar and Vooch to operate more than Zach. I don't know. Again, this is mostly, if you think about it, just for youth, salary. Maybe we can up his value if we even decide to go that route. But again, all these trade ideas, with involving Portland, I don't think they will move the needle for the Bulls. Let's say that happens. Let's say the best case scenario, we get Tyler Hero and a first round pick, right? That wouldn't do anything for the Bulls now or in the near future. Nothing. So, and I can say the same thing if we keep Zach LaVine. So it's the Bulls in a hard place. That's all I'm trying to say here. Collect assets, and if you think Tyler Hero is a better asset in the future more than Zach LaVine, then go ahead and do the deal, because his salary is lower, he's younger, and you have more flexibility. For example, if you want to go after Giannis in a couple of years, would Tyler Hero be a more viable option for that, or any other stars for that matter, for a trade? I'm not even thinking about free agents, because like I said earlier, free agent doesn't mean a thing anymore. But yeah, let me know in the comments, how do you feel about it as a Bulls fan? Do you feel like the Bulls should even do this, should even consider the idea of swapping in Zach for Tyler Hero? Because I can only think of Zach LaVine, because if you trade DeMar, Zach and Hero in the same lineup just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. And then you have Caruso out there. That'll be the smallest lineup out there. But yeah, and then two guys that just can't defend in both. I'm talking about Hero and LaVine. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if we're getting a decent haul for Hero. Decent, I mean, Hero in a first rounder, or maybe 2 first rounders. Is that even a consideration? Let me hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. If you're a Bulls fan, consider subbing to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.